Hi mate, how are you doing today?
I'm not well. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Excellent, yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah.
Could you tell us about what's happening here, for those that don't know?
Right, my name's Darren. I take squats. I take squats in Southend. I've been homeless. I've lived in Southend for 12 years. And in that space of 12 years, I've had some ups and downs. So I find myself homeless. And I'm not one to beg. I don't sleep in shop doorways. I've got a bit of savvy and some knowledge to be able to take something like this. This is the British Home Stores, and I'm British and I deserve a home, so this is my home. I'll take what I take. I'm not a criminal. I am protected by law, and the police are out of their jurisdiction when dealing with me under these circumstances. The street rangers, I have a very good rapport with the street rangers. I have a very good rapport with Parkinson's bailiffs. I have a very good rapport with BY security. I am on a good level pegging with all these guys and many more. I'm not a criminal. I don't damage property. I don't break in. I prevent prosecution. Thank you, bro. I prevent myself from prosecution. I avoid prosecution because I don't commit any crimes while trying to get into this premises. I don't try to get into a premises. When I say I'm going to take a premises, I will get a premises. I have had churches. I've had social services building. I've had nosh in the high street. A friend of mine who has learnt some knowledge from me is the council once kicked off about a circular building on the seafront which was going to be a Costa. Okay. It's been derelict for 12 years. No one wants to purchase or run anything from it. Yet we were in there 3 or 4 days and the council kicked up a stink. So we had to go and take we had to take a guest house on the Royal Terrace. Now from a building that had no meaning at all, no relevance whatsoever, they had to kick up a stink. It's the same thing as people kicking up a stink now about the roundabout at Victoria Station, you know, when everyone wants the lights back again, you know what I mean? Everyone wants, you know, it all boils down to the council. It all boils down to council. You know, if the council are not willing to help its own people, then you got to do something yourself. Now, I'm from Wales. I've been here 12 years. I had a house. I've done a 5 stretch in Brecon Flats. I deserve a medal for that, you know. So yeah, I try to get homed. No one's willing to house me. Now I got to take something like this. I ain't a big person. I'm quite small, but the power I possess is far greater than what this council can offer to anybody. I'm human. I'm compassion. I stay on the streets. I'm a street person. I'm not here to disrespect the place. It is a building after all. You know, I am here to protect myself because everyone has the right to feel safe. When I put a roof over my head because the council ain't willing to do it, good on me, right? Good on me. Because no one else is willing to do it. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money to put a mortgage down on a house. I ain't even got a job. No one's willing to give me a job. I can do anything. Anything is possible when you stick your mind to it. I can take this building. I got a penthouse up here. What have you got? I got no money at all. I don't have no money. But I am wealthy. Wealth is there. You don't need money for wealth. I got this place all to myself. All to myself because the council is not willing to help me. I was on the cliffs for a year in a tent. All they done was kick up a stink about how I was tenting. I wasn't tenting, I wasn't enjoying myself. I was surviving every night, wondering if there was a brick going to be thrown off the cliffs into my tent when I'm asleep. That's called surviving. It's not tenting, it's not camping, and it's not having a good time. It's trying to survive. So now I have the council threatening repossession of my tent. Repossession of a tent. How does that happen? Yet I get threatened with repossession of my tent, my property. Yeah, I will put my tent on display in that window tonight with a sign for everybody to see, because that tent now will be famous. It will be on the high street in a window on display for you all to see. And that's my tent. That was the tent that I was in all last year, and that's the tent I was in for 2 weeks this year, until I've been asked to leave. Yeah, it's a bit of common ground that anyone is allowed to be on. Yet, we have to print up a 144 just to take a little bit of land and then have an argument with the courts because we have paper. The law has no jurisdiction when we have a 144. Commercial premises, religious premises. You don't take dwellings, no residential premises. I'm not willing to take your house because I'm not a criminal. However, the guy who used to run this place and own this place, surely he was a criminal, right? I'm a little man. I'm just taking something that they left behind. Something empty. Something empty. And the sad thing is, I ain't a charity. I'm one person. Everyone has the right to feel safe. Everyone has the right to feel safe. Everyone has the right to feel safe.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing your story.
No
Great
worries.
insight.
No worries. Everyone has the right to feel safe, guys. That's all of you as well. All of you. Everyone has the right to feel safe. And the law knows that. That's why I have this building, and I can walk straight in here now, and I lock the door behind me. It's my building. Until a high court says otherwise, repossession order. Have a good day.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
You're welcome.